Libra here all the time. It doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. If you're a cross watcher, hey, come on in. Let's see if this is your reading today. It's podcast episode 470. So let's get into it without delay. I hope you're doing well. I'm setting up the stream. If you're here during the live, come on in. Say hi to me. Thumbs up. Click the live chat button down below. Come say hello. My Libras. My Libra flock. My flock of Libras. What the flock is going on here? Okay. Dropping into the reading screen now. All right. All right. Here we go. What's going on for my Libras? Where are we headed? Okay, for Libras. Co-create. So is this a new relationship? Go to the sea. Deep knowing. So your intuition is telling you something about a connection. Okay. So you're in the process of leaving a connection behind, I believe. This could have been a marriage, a relationship, somebody you were dating. I believe your intuition was telling you, or has been telling you, or is telling you, whatever, that you need to leave this thing behind. Okay. This could have been over the last 6 weeks, over the last 2 years for some of you. Sevens are definitely challenges. Some of you may have been challenged. Like the challenge is leaving it alone or leaving it behind. Okay. So some of you, the challenge has been in leaving this person alone or leaving this connection behind. But your intuition has been telling you, I got 31, 13, 11, 28, 82. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Yeah, so I see that it's like I'm feeling a turbulence. So this could be working things out. A lot of turbulence in the connection in the past. This could be you and this person trying to work this out or move things forward or progress things in the connection together. Or your intuition is telling you to finally put things behind you. Yeah. Okay. Give me just a second. There's All right, we're going to keep going. This is, I'm getting a challenging kind of energy. Like you've been trying to work things out with this person. It's just been challenging. Thanks, Spirit. So, yeah, Queen, like this person doesn't even want to participate. Aries, Leo, Sag. Like this person doesn't even try. They don't want to even try. Maybe you've tried many times with this person and you're finally giving up. Like you're You're just like, I'm exhausted by this. I'm done being taken advantage of by this person. I just got no more energy left in me to deal with this. Yeah, so it's like you care about this person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but trying to give to this has been a challenge, or trying to work things out with this person has been a challenge. So your intuition is like, look, hey buddy, hey sis, hey bruh, it's time to put this behind you. And you're dealing with somebody who doesn't participate, or who makes it even more challenging. So this could be somebody that is holding resentments towards you, who is angry or argumentative, who just doesn't effort. So I feel like you've tried long enough to really work things out with this person, to get things moving in the right direction. And your intuition is like, I just can't do this anymore. This person's, they're coming at me. They're combative. They're aggressive. They're angry. They're not really participating. They just don't want to participate. So, yeah. It's like there's so many delays here, or they delay things on purpose, or there's challenges that they put. It's almost as if this person does it intentionally. Make sense? Like this person intentionally tries to delay things, or tries to block you, or they argue against. They rage against the machine. Here you are trying to bring peace to the situation, move things in the right direction, and they just, it's like they just put their foot down, and they don't assist. They make it harder. What are you going to do with that? I got Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Yeah. So you may even just be wanting to be friends with this person, and in this connection, like, we need to have a conversation. I just want to have a peaceful resolution. I want to have a peaceful conversation with you. And they're like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Can we just be friends? Can we co-parent? Can we just talk things out to gain clarity? No. I'm not interested. I'm done trying with you. So I think that's I think you're really trying to bring peace to the situation, work things out with this person. You may be married to this person, may be living together, may have been married to this person, and it's like there's no going back now. You can't rekindle what was there, because they're not wanting to. They're not. I feel like you're trying and they're not. Oof. Yeah, that's truth. So you're trying to communicate with this person, trying to gain clarity, trying to be friendly with this person, trying to co-parent well, trying to go along to get along, but it's you're just trying to bring peace and resolution to it, to see where it could go, or to see if it can improve, and can we leave the past in the past? And you're feeling aggression coming from this person, or this person is refusing to assist, or they disappear. Cancer energy, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So you may be trying to find out what this person is hiding, why this person ghosted, or why they're hiding from you, or if you may feel like they're hiding something from you. You may be suspicious that this person is talking to somebody else or dating someone else. It's like, why can't we just move past this? Why can't we do this together? So this looks like a marriage or relationship that's having some turbulence, that's been having turbulence for like the last 2 years. So I'm not really getting a cooperative component here. You're dealing with somebody who's not cooperative. Very combative or argumentative too. Why is this person so defensive or so angry at you? I got Aquarius energy strong. Libra energy strong. So you may have divorced this person, or you may have brought up something to this person in regards to a long-term commitment. So you may have asked this person to marry you, or you may have been talking about living together or marriage, some sort of legal stuff. It could have even been that you brought this you were talking about child support, or whatever. It was something I feel you brought to the table. And you weren't trying to offend this person. And this person, I feel like you're hopeful. You've been hopeful. You've been trying to heal this. And this person is just very stoic, or very, for some of you, this person is married to someone else. Okay, let's just put it that way. You would know your situation. Don't force it to fit if you know that's your situation, okay? So they can't cooperate with you because they're with someone else. They're living with somebody else, or they have legal issues, or they're living with someone else. You may have brought up this thing, whatever this is, marriage, relationship, the long term, children. Should we have children? Should we do whatever's? For those of you that have been dating somebody and they're treating you more like an option, or they're more aggressive or angry, this person looks like they're trying to heal. For some of you, they're still in a relationship with someone else, and it looks like they're trying to heal a long-term marriage or something. That's only for a few of you. Golly. Like, I just want to know where you went. I want to know where you disappeared to. I want to know what you're hiding. Okay. So a lot of you are just like, I don't know what to do in regards to this. I don't know how to improve this. I don't know where to go with this. I don't know what to do. So you're kind of just stuck there wondering, can we leave this in the past, or should I leave this in the past? Should I move on from this? Because there are some of you where you do feel like this person has either disappeared, or they're hiding things from you. For those of you that know that this person is married, you're a secret relationship. You already know that. And it looks like they're trying to put things back together, or trying to hold things together in that connection. Meanwhile, they're fantasizing about you or thinking about you while they're married to someone else, living with someone else. It's kind of ridiculous, but whatever. You know your situation. For the most part, you're just most of you are just stuck here wondering what to do in regards to the situation. I can't make any plans. I can't take any action because this person's not talking to me. They're not planning forward movement with me. They're not taking any action towards me. Nothing is happening here. So there's really nothing else you can do other than listen to your intuition and do your best to move forward. Do your best to leave this behind. And that's what your intuition is trying to tell you. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Just move on. Just leave it alone. Move on. If they're not talking and they're not taking any action, or they're just wanting to take advantage of me for my attention or my sexes or whatever, then you should, because I'm not getting that they're even wanting to be friends. This could be somebody at a distance, doesn't have to be. There's definitely emotional distance. There's definitely distance between you and this person. There's the 5 Cups. 7 of Wands. Okay, so a lot of you are just spying on this person. Trying to get information on this person. On whether or not you should let go. If your intuition is telling you to let this go, then let it go. Listen to your body. Listen to what your intuition is telling you. Listen to what the core of you is saying. You know, if you feel somewhere deep inside of you that you really should move on from this, that's the place you listen to. Don't try and rationalize staying. Don't try and rationalize trying to work things out. Listen to what your guidance is telling you. If you feel like it would be best to just leave it alone, then leave it alone. Because this looks like a very painful situation. And a lot of times if we're waiting for somebody to come back or somebody to work things out with us, the longer you wait, the more painful it is. Right? Because this could have been somebody that hurt you a lot in the past. There's a lot of pain here. 5 of Cups. So you may be in the process of grieving this person, missing this person, and really feeling the difficult pain from this. Trying to leave it alone. Trying to get past it. Trying to feel better. Because I know you want to feel better, but universe is saying you need to stand up for yourself in regards to this. Maybe even block this person. And for those of you that are spying on this person, tarot is spying. You're trying to figure out, should you let this go? Okay. Reviewing the fact that there was so much pain in this connection. It looks like you both are angry with each other. There's some hostilities there. So I don't know if you're going through a divorce or if you went through a divorce or you were dealing with somebody who is married to someone else or in another relationship or they were refusing to marry you. I don't know what was happening there, but this is like silence and you're trying to get information on this person because you don't really know what's going on in this person's life. Even if you're talking to them or friends with them still, co-parenting, you really don't know how this person feels. You really don't know what this person is thinking. And I mean, unless they tell you. But for you to be watching tarot, trying to gain clarity and trying to figure out what this person is doing, I think it's more so the universe saying, stop. You know, stop trying to figure out what this person is doing and listen to yourself. Listen to what your intuition is telling you to do. And those were the first cards out. The universe wants you to manifest a new beginning. The universe wants you to put this behind you. Because for those of you that are spying on this person, trying to figure it out, or you're waiting for this person to return, that's causing you a lot of pain, a lot of grief and sadness and sorrow. What's up, Shar? How you doing? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here. Listen to your intuition. And I know a lot of you may not want to hear that because we want what we want, but is this ego talking? You know, if this person doesn't want to be with you, is this your ego trying to hold on to this person? I think you're in the process of trying to let it go, and it's not an easy process. Okay, yeah, some of you, it's been a while, and you've been trying to let this person for quite some time. Yeah. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah. So the issue is do I invest in a new beginning, or do I invest in do I wait for this person to return the love, which you're not getting from this person? You're not getting the love from this person. Do I wait for this person to return and give me love? How long have you been waiting? 6 months, a month, 6 months. For some of you up to 7 years. Do I wait for this person to come back, which they're not? Or do I start over? Do I start somewhere new? Well, that's up to you. But if you're carrying the 5 of Cups with you, you're going to just sit yourself. You're just going to move into something else that ends up hurting you the same because you're not healing. So Libra's focusing on your stability right now, your finances, your goals, your relationship goals, and doing your healing right now, bringing yourself back into balance is what's required, is what's necessary. Because with this 5 of Cups, that's pain and sadness. Oh boy. Maybe regrets, remorse, it's grief. That has to be processed, and you're not seeing it. Right? You may be blocking or suppressing all of that emotion, and the universe needs you to process that with the 6 of Swords. Look back at the past. Take your time to do your healing. Take your time to review all of the pain. What hurt so bad? Why are you waiting? Why do you keep trying? And this looks like something that has really been taking a long time for you to heal, but you're repressing the sadness. It's like you don't want to feel the pain. You don't want to feel the sadness. You don't want to even look at it. That's what has to be looked at and reviewed for you to move into a new beginning. Because that pain has been kind of dragging you down, bringing you down. Sadness, depression, grief. It's got to be processed. It is a process. And it may take a little while, but what is the universe really trying to tell you with the 6 swords? It's a challenge having to deal with emotions. But you need to bring those emotions out to the surface because, again, if you're trying to cut ties with somebody and move into something new, you're carrying those hidden, repressed emotions with you, right? You're trying to move into the unknown, but with repressed sadness and grief and mourning. So if you connect with somebody, it's probably not going to work out well until you get yourself aligned and do your healing. For some of you, this was somebody who was married to someone else. For others of you, this person refused to cooperate with you. They didn't want marriage, or you divorced them, that kind of thing. But this is a person who, well, you as a loving individual showing up as Empress energy. I got Taurus, Virgo, and Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo also. Very strong Taurus energy, very strong Libra. So Libra, your energy is here, and you are in an empowerment phase. You are in receiving mode. You are manifesting. You are in manifesting, receiving mode, which means you're very loving. You're wanting growth and abundance on every level. You may be wanting to have children. You may be really focused on your goals and the people you care about, your family, your friends, that sort of thing. But this one specific connection hurts very deeply. And it's like this person, you can't trust this person, or this person drug things out, is dragging things out. They may be taking you for your money. They may want your money. They may want your status or your money. This person is not wanting commitment. All right. So for those of you where this person is trying to hang around or stay around, it might be for your status or for your money. Some of you, it's for your physical attention. Okay. You know your situation. But you as an Empress, Justice and Empress are both out here. You know who you are. You know what you want. This isn't aligning. And it hurts very deeply that this isn't aligning because this is what you want. but the universe is asking you to really put that time, that effort, and that healing and that hope into yourself. You know, it's like a part of you is missing. No, it's not. Part of you is not missing. You're all there, but you're refusing to look at the part that hurts. It's like, I just don't even want to deal with it. I don't even want to deal with it. I don't want to even think about it. It's hurt so bad. It's hurt long, and it's hurt badly. I don't really want to look at it. So that's what needs to be reviewed. The fact that this isn't going anywhere, that you can't trust this person, that you have trust issues because of this person, or this person and you can't align to, I mean, there could be morals and values that are off alignment, out of alignment. You could have gone through a divorce, or this person is already married to somebody else and they're dragging things out because they know you're an empress. Well, you got to know that you're an empress, and you got to put your back to this shit. Okay? Male or female. You got to know your worth. You got to respect yourself, and you got to lovingly love yourself and put this behind you. That's what the universe is saying here. You already know this, that this is something that you need to call judgment on, that you already know. You know. Yeah, bring it on. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Queen of Swords. You already know Capricorn energy, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio. You already know that if you were to return to this, it would be a bad idea. It would be a bad idea. You already know it. That's what I was pulling on. Your intuition is already telling you. Call it. Make the call, make the final decision, and end this. Whatever you choose to do is what you choose to do, but your intuition, for the majority of you, you already know that it would be a bad idea to start this over again. You already feel it because you've been rejected by this person and hurt by this person so many times. I got 9 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is you've got to see that the turbulence in the past was with this person. I know you're wanting to move to a better place, but we can't gloss over the facts. So if you're trying to rekindle with this person, what is your intuition really telling you? You got to look at that. Okay? Honor yourself. Do the right thing for you. Okay? And if this person and you, and they're willing to work things out with you, make sure that y'all aren't glossing over the real shit. Don't be just jumping right back into bed and getting the sexes on and getting the sexy times. Shit needs to be communicated, discussed on a deep level. And that's going to take time. The clarity has to happen before the sex and the fun happens. You got to get clarity. You got to have those conversations about what's been hidden. What are they hiding? Where have they been? What are they keeping from you? How do they feel? What has happened here in the 5 Cups? And there's no communicating about that. Not from what I'm seeing. That's what it looks like a lot of you are waiting on. Like, I just want to know what the hell's going on here. I want to know why they're not working with me. I want to know where they went, or why they're hiding me, or why they're hiding shit. You as an individual don't need anybody else in your life. Not if you're an empress. And this may just even be you within self. Like, you need to get right with self and to get into full alignment. Part of that healing is reviewing all of the pain. Don't just glaze over it and be like, oh yeah, sex was great. We had good times. No, you need to go dive in deep into the emotions of this and figure out why it hurts so bad. What has hurt so bad? What was it? And get real with yourself, because some of you, after you review all that and you gain the clarity on that, you may be ready for a new beginning. You may be ready for a new beginning with someone else. Just saying. That's for some of you. Advice. What's your advice? Yeah. So you need to have standards. You need to stand up for yourself. And speak your truth. Honor your boundaries. Speak your truth. Honor your boundaries. And don't just give in to this person. And really look at the fact that this may not be a renewal that you want. This may not be a renewal that you need. Okay? So you're going to have to see your truth. You've got all aces here with the Magician. So you've got the skills to put up some boundaries here, and you need to have real boundaries. Some of you need to block this person, or some of you need to stand up for yourself and stop over giving to the situation. And really truly look at what the pain is. Why does this cause me pain? Is it because this person's only after fun and excitement and sexy times? Or is it the fact that this person's married to somebody else? Or is it the fact that this person and you just don't get along because they're making things more difficult? They're making things more challenging. How are you supposed to deal with that? How are you supposed to operate through that? If they're not willing to meet you halfway, is that really the relationship that you want? Just asking. Just asking. Gemini, Virgo energy. Tell me. Okay. Codependency. Some of you are codependent on this person. Some of you keep coming back to this person or allowing this person to come back. Some of you are overgivers, people pleasers, and you just accept whatever is given to you. You don't have to do that. Okay. Pay attention to the red flags. This is one that you is either married, or this is somebody that you were married to, or at least discussed it, or this person was refusing to marry you. They didn't want commitment. Six of Swords again. Universe is wanting you to look deeper, and you're refusing to look deeper. Where's all the pain coming from? Why are you not looking at the pain? Why are you just trying to say, oh yeah, the past is the past, let's move on? Okay. So a lot of you have someone new coming in here. You have a new beginning coming in here. For those of you that are in a process of trying to figure out whether or not you should let this person go. There is a new person on the way into your energy after you finish this healing. Now, this new person may show up within the next 6 weeks to 6 months, depending on where you are on your healing journey. Some of you may need to get, some of you need to finish up that divorce or whatever it is. But if this person is willing to, I don't see a willingness for this person to work with you. They may be wanting something from you to take advantage of you in some way, but I don't feel like this person is willing to work with you in a cooperative way. Because some of you, even if they were to come in and communicate with you, they would still be hiding shit, or they're not being honest about some things. Maybe it's their feelings, but you're going to have to discuss that with them. So pay attention to the red flags and make sure this isn't your ego trying to hold on to this when this person's already out the door, when they've disappeared, or when they're living with someone else or married to someone else. This right here, this Five of Cups, has to be addressed for you to move to a place of empowerment. Okay? You have to stand up for yourself, put those boundaries in place. If they've hurt you before, many times, why does it hurt? What is it they keep doing that hurts? Why are you missing this person or grieving this person? What is it that you need to process to make yourself feel better? And a lot of times we don't want to deal with that. We don't want to think about it. But the universe is like, you need to really look at the pain that you've got going on underneath. And even if you're not in a relationship and you're processing stuff from the past, don't move too fast because you're still healing, okay? Because in this energy, you would attract a new connection and it would be great for a little while, and then it would be shady. Then it would start all over again with someone new because you just glossed over the healing part. Don't do that, because you'll put yourself back in the hurt locker with someone new, right? Because when your vibration is fear or pain or sadness or missing or self-loathing or whatever it may be, it's a negative energy underneath it all. And if you just stop and you just stand up for yourself and put some healthy boundaries in place and really focus on looking at what happened, what's happening, why does it hurt so bad? You know, that process can help you. And it could take weeks, it could take months. That process, if you don't speedboat through it and you actually take your time through it, like on a little canoe, you take your time to work through the waters and the emotions, you can feel better. Some of you may need counseling or therapy to help you deal with it, depending on what you've been through. But you may have trust issues that you're working through. Why does this, or why did this hurt, or why am I still in pain, or grieving this person, or whatever that negative energy is emotionally. Once you move through it, you empower yourself, and you do have standards. You can still be loving and still be compassionate and still be understanding for self first. You can still have blocks. You can still have standards, boundaries, and that's what needs to happen. So I don't know if you need to block this person or stop yourself from going back to this person or address these issues with this person. It is within self first. And then a communication needs to happen if you are with this person, actively communicating, and that's what you're looking to do, is to work things out with this person. That communication has to happen. But it looks like the majority of you aren't in communication, and it looks like you have either severed ties, but you haven't emotionally let go of this person. That takes time. It takes time. So be gentle with yourself. Be kind and understanding to yourself. Know that you're going through a healing process, and for some of you, you need to stop and work through the healing before you move into anything new. It's okay to have fun and go out and things like that, but do not repress this negative emotional stuff. Really stop and look at it, because bringing that to surface, bringing that to light, can actually set you free, can actually make you feel better, happier, lighter. It's like I feel better more and more each and every day, because you're addressing what you've been repressing. And it's like, why do I feel so drained? Why do I feel so sad? Why do I feel so this, that, or the other? Address that for self so that you can move forward into calmer waters and to move forward together. If you have a partner that is willing to work with you and communicate these things and heal together, that'd be great. And for others of you, it's just you alone doing this. And I don't want you to attract a codependent relationship. I don't want you to be a people pleaser. I want you to have standards and boundaries so that you can attract a person that is on your level that you deserve. Okay? But you first have to have that empowerment level up. And a lot of you, that's going to be happening over the next 6 weeks to 2 months, where you are reviewing this and seeing the truth. And that brings back more confidence for you. Like, oh, damn, I tried everything I could for this person. I did everything I possibly could for this person. This person just wanted me for my sexes, or they just wanted me for my attention. That's for some of you. They just wanted my money. That's all this person was in it for, was the benefit that they could get out of me. For some of you, that's going to be the case. They just wanted my money or the benefit that they got from me. It's going to empower you gaining this clarity. It's going to make you feel more confident, especially when you're just like, damn, why did I give so much to this? Why did I try so hard with this person? Why has nothing worked with this person? When you sit there and you work through that stuff and you think yourself through it, and you review the feelings that you have and why you feel so sad and lonely without this person, or why it hurts so bad. Why? You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out, and you'll be able to set yourself free to a new beginning. For some of you, you'll feel better about processing the emotions that you've been kind of hiding from. And that will allow you to have a better conversation with somebody moving forward, whether you're trying, maybe say you're living together and you're married and you're trying to work things out. Work it out with yourself first before you bring it to them, because you don't want to have an argument or a disagreement. Be like, why the fuck are you not da 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 da? That's going to cause an argument. It's going to cause a major rift. You don't want to do that. Work it out within self so that when you approach this person and you have that communication, you'll know whether or not they're willing to work things out with you. You'll know whether or not they're hiding things from you, or whether or not they're trying to cooperate and they're trying to heal and balance with you. You'll know the difference. You'll feel it. But it starts with self. So when you know what you're worth, and you know your understanding and respecting of yourself, and understanding how you feel and what you've gone through, then you can bring it to the table with the other person and have that conversation that says, I would like for us to have this conversation. Are we working this out together, or am I in this alone? Is this something that I'm just sitting here waiting for, and you're just wanting my money, or you're just wanting to have sex with me? Bring it. Be honest. 100% clarity. Ace of Swords. But at least when you work yourself through the emotions and you're able to leave the past in the past, or at least be able to be clear about what you've gone through, then you can better present it in a conversation or negotiations for the relationship with this person. And it's not fueled by sadness and depression or the pain of the past, and it doesn't cause an argument or a disagreement. You can actually come at it from a higher perspective, a more mature perspective, and see where it goes. Them's the words. Them's the messages. I hope it helped in some way, shape, or form. Until next time, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see my replay rock stars in the comment section soon. Y'all take care. Namaste.